This video is set in Glenstal Abbey School. The school surroundings are full of flowering plants in the springtime, and these inspired some of the students to look at how the flowers are important for the reproduction of the plant. Glenstal is a glorious domain about 30 minutes from Limerick City. There is a mile-long avenue which is a paradise for walkers. It leads up to the castle, and from mid-December onwards the rhododendrons and azaleas start to come into their own in terms of bloom. There are also more exotic flowering shrubs like the Chilean fireflame embosterium. To the west of the castle and the church is the Lady Garden, a fine limestone bridge leading to the Lady Garden, and in the glen are the remains of an ancient Mulryan castle. The beauty and variety of the Glenstal landscape is inherited from the previous owners of the estate, Sir Matthew and Lady Charlotte Barrington, and to their family successors. Some of the monks have been very active in terms of remediating and restoring some of the parts of the garden that had fallen into disrepair, in particular the terrace garden. Every walk through the grounds of Glenstal shows something different. We can see the beautiful planting, we can see the restoration work which is ongoing, and we can also see some excellent sculptures as we travel through the grounds. But at the heart of all of the gardens are the flowering plants.
This is a flower.
The students visited the terraced gardens, which are now being restored in the format of a Bible garden. There they observed the flowers and started to think about how flowers reproduce. Some flowers pollinate themselves. Other flowers depend on the wind to carry the pollen from one flower to another for fertilization to occur, but many plants depend on insects like bees. The bees visit the flowers to get nectar for their own food, and they transfer pollen from one flower to another as they do so. Once the pollen lodges in the stamen, a pollen tube grows down to the ovule. The ovule is right at the centre of the female part of the plant. The ovule becomes a seed when it's fertilised. At the same time, the carpel swells to form a fruit, and the petals, which are no longer needed for protection, fall off. It's often forgotten that these fruits were originally the female parts of plants. The seeds are scattered by different methods, for example the wind, in the case of plants like the dandelion shown here with its parachute seeds. The seeds then plant in the ground and germination begins.
When a seed
so the
is
life
sown
cycle.
into moist soil, it begins to grow. This process is called germination. First, the seed coat splits. Then, a tiny root called the radicle grows downwards, and a baby shoot called the plumule grows upwards. This produces a seedling of a plant, which ultimately grows into a new plant. Then, when the plant's leaves sprout, it begins to make its own food by photosynthesis.